Hello there, I'm Jo and I'm here with David to show you the very best of our Fred Olsen cruises. Now next up is our 28-night Turkish and Greek Odyssey cruise, which leaves on Saturday the 19th of October 2013 from Dover. Now David, the Eastern Med for 28 nights sounds pretty amazing to me.
Well, it will be a wonderful holiday. 28 nights is a month-long break venturing to some of the most beautiful and historic parts of the Mediterranean. You'll come back feeling incredibly relaxed and having taken in some wonderful sights.
So the weather could be pretty good in October too, can't it?
It's not as hot as the peak summer months, so a more comfortable temperature and the sunshine will still be significantly better than you'll experience here in the UK at that time of year.
So during October, I start to really miss that summer weather. I'm sure you do too. So I'd love to be away for a month enjoying the warmth then.
Well, and for the length of time you are away, this is fantastic value.
So David, where will the ship be stopping?
Your 28 days away are going to be a Mediterranean delight with visits to Portugal, Turkey, Greece, Malta and Gibraltar. Now, one of the highlights for me is the overnight stay in Istanbul. Because you can have a nice amount of time there, you can see both sides of the city, maybe have a stroll around Sultanahmet, viewing the mosques, museums and Great Bazaar, and then over to the Galata Bridge, where you can visit the restaurants and cafes of the modern part of the city. Now, there's another overnight stay in Piraeus, which will give you the opportunity to take tours to Athens and see the ancient citadel of the Acropolis. And best of all, you'll be doing this in wonderful autumn sunshine.
Now, this is a Vistas-themed cruise, I believe, David, isn't it?
It is. That means on board we will have Scottish-based maritime historian Dr. Roger Cartwright. He'll be sharing his in-depth knowledge of maritime history, the cruise industry, cruise ships and the history of cruising.
And there'll be lots of other ways that you can indulge in some history and culture whilst you're away. So you can book your room and your place on board the cruise by calling us on 0800 0355 075 or indeed by visiting our website at fredolsencruises.com. So that number again is 0800 0355 075 or by visiting fredolsencruises.com.
As always, we've a wide range of tours for you to go on while you're away for an additional fee. Now, some of my favourites for this cruise include the Rock Tour. That really is a must-do. You'll go to the Rock of Gibraltar, which overlooks the entrance to the Mediterranean and stands nearly 425 metres above sea level. What would be really fun is that even though you'll be in sunnier climes, Gibraltar is very British with its policemen, pillar boxes and pubs. There's the Coastlines of Corfu tour when you get to Greece. As it should be wonderfully sunny, there is free time and swimming time included in this tour. You'll experience a really relaxing cruise too, which gives you the opportunity to see Corfu in a traditional way from a Greek wooden fishing boat. You may have already visited some of the destinations before, which is the thinking behind Tunis on your own. You'll have an approximate 30-minute walking tour with our guide before getting some shopping time to freely roam around Tunis.
It sounds good. If you're a shopping fan like me, not only will you be able to fit some in Tunis, you'll also be able to shop on board the Black Watch itself too.
Well, that's right. There's Black Watch's Boutique. You'll love shopping at our duty-free prices. We also have our Port Shop, which stocks all those holiday essentials you may require during your cruise. Things like sun cream, toothpaste, shampoo or conditioner.
So cruising about in comfort on a wonderful ship, being able to shop, drink and eat in the sunshine for 28 nights sounds like paradise to me, David.
Oh, it will be, because we'll do everything we can on board to make sure that you have the time of your life.
So you can book your room and your place on board the cruise by calling us on 0800 0355 075 or indeed by visiting our website at fredolsencruises.com. So that number again is 0800 0355 075 or by visiting fredolsencruises.com.